They are the most unremarkable people in this world. Hey there, Lincoln here from boacademy.org. Today, I was reading through some comments on the last video about SoFi and whether or not I was wrong about buying SoFi for $17, $16, $15 per share instead of waiting to buy it at where it is now, $13 per share and $14 per share. I got lots of love on that. Thank you to everyone watching this video who are bullish on SoFi like myself. But of course, as always, I got some not so lovely comments, and one of them was from a viewer who believes that SoFi is going to crash much further, multiples further. So I read his comments and of course I responded. Here's what he said. After talking down on SPACs, he says, my prediction on SoFi is that it will be $10 per share and then $5, just like other SPAC stocks. And after reading that immediately, my first thought was, shorters never changed the world. Short sellers have never changed the world. And my very next thought after sending that response was, wow, how extremely unremarkable are short sellers. They are the most unremarkable people in this world. Think about it. In fact, can you, off the top of your head, name me 5, even 3 short sellers that you know of, that you believe are remarkable people, that you believe have changed the world, that are doing good for this world to help us move forward into the future and do better as a society? Can you name me even one who is doing something remarkable, extraordinary to help move society forward? There are none, because all they do is go around betting against companies. They go around betting against people who are trying to move our world forward. And the reason they do that is because they think they can make money from it if they somehow guess the future. And of course, most times they're wrong, and it is an awful bet to bet against progress. That's why they lose so much money. Their downside is unlimited. There's a reason for that, because you can only bet against what exists, and that's a very easy thing to do. I could just go around saying, I'm betting against Tesla, I'm betting against Apple, I'm betting against Microsoft, I'm gonna bet against Facebook, I'm gonna bet against ChargePoint, I'm gonna bet against that startup that's just trying to do something new. Because, I don't know, they're gonna fail. They have a very high chance of failing. But what does that do for our society? How does that help us do better? How does that help solve climate change? How does that help solve poverty? How does that help solve cancer and all the other ills of the world, all the other problems that we have in this world? There are so many remarkable people out there who take on the risk. They're brave and they do what it takes to solve a problem. They identify a need and they go out against all odds and do their best to figure out how to solve that problem efficiently, effectively, and financially, economically, soundly. And many of them fail, yes. So it is easy to bet against them. But the ones who succeed, they help us all. The ones who are out there working on CRISPR, the ones who are out there working on EVs and plant-based foods, and so many other big problems facing humanity today and for the foreseeable future. People who are yet to come, who will be looking for role models, giants to stand on the shoulders of. And I can bet you one thing, they won't be looking for short sellers, because short sellers are the most unremarkable people we have in our society. They don't do anything for us. They haven't solved any problems. All they do is bet against those who try. What does that say about them? That they are so inadequate within themselves that they believe others are inadequate like them. that they are going to fail, and so they bet against them. But they don't bring anything new into this world. They don't produce their own productive members of society. Sure, there's one argument for short sellers. They help prevent scammers and frauds. Well, that argument is only partially valid. They don't prevent anything. They talk about things, cry wolf many times, and usually they're wrong. But once in a blue moon, they happen to be right about a fraudulent company or a company that isn't as good as others believe them to be. And then they make a lot of money, but of course limited amount of money, because you only have so much upside betting against the future, betting against success, betting against progress. But they make their money nonetheless. They didn't prevent anyone from getting hurt. They just accelerate the process of that hurt. Of companies that's failing slowly, they say fail now. We're gonna buy your stock and we're gonna make sure that it sells for less. What does that do? It's unremarkable. It's useless. It's selfish at best. That's the best that they can do, be selfish. So the next generation, like yourself, won't know who they are because they haven't done anything for anyone. They haven't solved any problems. So you can't name them. They won't be in search of them. They'll be looking for the Elon Musk. They'll be looking for the Anthony Notos out there, the Sam Galettis, the Sergey Brin and Larry Pages of the world. They will be looking for those who dared to try, not those who conveniently bet against those who did. So the next time you see a short seller, just tell them, hey, that's a great opinion you have there and you're entitled to it. We all have our own thoughts and our reasoning about things, and that's great. That's wonderful. Have your opinions. I'm happy for you. We live in a free country. However, that means I also am entitled to my voice. And I choose to let you know that you're an incredibly unremarkable being. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, do me a big favor. Like the video below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Comment your thoughts below on short sellers, on any stock that you would like. Let me know what you'd like me to cover in the next videos. And of course, as always, these videos are brought to you by our patrons at patreon.bullacademy.org, who support the channel financially and help me brainstorm new video ideas to share with all of you. So if you would like to be a patron of the channel too and help us keep going, then join us over at patreon.bullacademy.org, where you will get more access to me and get direct answers to your investing questions. And you will be able to engage on Discord channel where we share knowledge and discuss the stock market in real time every day by sharing news, rumors, and new investment ideas, so we can all do our own research and then come back together and collaborate and try to invest in those people who are the extraordinary people out there doing the work to help move our society forward. And in return, we hope to build long-lasting, sustainable wealth that will help us retire on our own terms and hopefully early, before we're old and can't do much with our lives. So again, if you're interested, I hope to see you over at patreon.bullacademy.org. I'm Lincoln with bullacademy.org. Thank you again and have a great day.